Fuck it, let's do it.
Wanna get locked down with you.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great, and he is I was just about to say, he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you got to say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't vibe.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Up next for the Lakers. The first half of this season was about putting the league on notice. They sent a great, clear message that they are not slowing down anytime soon. Is next. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burns, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Friday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Lakers, we've got Davis. DeAnthony Melton out there with Bradley. And it's LeBron James. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low.
Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Melton with the ball. Outside Bradley. Out left to the wing. Howard finds James. Back to Howard. Nails the 16-foot.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Now here's Gobert. Poke loose. Melton passes to Bradley. Howard dishes to Bradley. Howard kicks to Bradley. Cans it from downtown.
Well, you love how Avery Bradley rises and fires. He's turned himself into a deadly perimeter scorer.
The pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block. That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Pass to Mitchell. And so just over a minute and a half played. LeBron with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Over Mitchell. Misses off the left iron. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their next game against the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
LeBron James, ever the showman with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bradley against Mitchell. Pass to Conley. The pass to Bogdanovich. Over Davis. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Conley.
Bogdanovich battling through the defense. Amazing touch on the difficult basket.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now, here's Bradley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. James, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And it's good for 2.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Changing it up here. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort. Great ball movement there.
Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Outside Conley. Six on the shot clock. And the jam by Whiteside.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Monk, the pass to Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Now, here's Monk, over by Conley. To the wing right side, Augustine. And again, it's the Lakers.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the lead in their last game against the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Gay comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. From outside the arc, the offensive rebound and the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And Davis puts it in.
Up to two offenses here tonight. You can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Gay. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. The shot's good.
Yeah, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
To the middle, here's Reeves. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jazz trail by 9. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And again, it's Utah.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Paschal inside. Davis is in. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the night. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Free throw drops for Paschal. Lakers leading by 4. The drive by James. And then as he goes right over Rudy Gay.
Don't give LeBron James a lane to the hoop because he will be ruthless in his attack. He takes advantage anytime he sees daylight.
And stolen by James. On its way from Monk for 2. James finds Monk. From outside, off the mark. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
Three-pointer Augustine. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year winner, Jordan Clarkson, excelling in his role under Coach Quinn Snyder and the Utah Jazz.
It's been good for me. From day one, they just told me to be myself, playing free with a free mind and, trying to help us get wins.
And Clarkson really finding his niche, providing great instant scoring off the Utah bench.
And there's tremendous value in a player who can create his own shot and really carry a second unit. With Clarkson's quickness, so tough to bottle him up.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Butler. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Here's Bradley. After Jordan Clarkson's bucket, Bradley finds James. 1 for 3. Doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Bradley dishes to Howard. Lets the 3 fly. Bradley can't get it to go. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
It is still amazing to me that in 2017, Donovan Mitchell wasn't even a top 10 pick. If you had a redraft, he'd likely go top 2. Absolutely incredible.
Good. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for your home team, Dwight Howard.
And that one falls for Howard.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Now here is Conley, coming off a solid outing against Denver. Gobert against James. Just 5 to shoot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Davis is checked in for Dwight Howard. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Trying to get open, it's Davis. The shot's good from Monk.
You gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Here's LeBron. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Now, here is O'Neal. An 11-point game for him in the win against Denver. And the Jazz call time here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Davis. He's got a place in the starting lineup as it stands now. He's at number 5 in the Western Conference.
And I really feel like the fans got it right. A lot of players are having big seasons in the West, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Tillman, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. The Jazz second.
I think these teams have made the adjustments defensively, and both are seeing their defensive numbers rise.
Whiteside's checked in for Utah. Knocks it loose. Fast break. The Lakers. Reeves the pass to Melton. And stolen by Whiteside. Stripped it away. And a wide open look for James. And another 3 for the Lakers.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Here is Conley. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. 1:56 left in the second quarter. Tillman passes to James. And they double up James. Pass to Reeves. No one near him. Good as the jump shot falls. Reeves has got the lead back up to 10 now for Los Angeles. The drive by Mitchell. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
This is where Donovan Mitchell is nearly impossible to stop. With that aggressive defense, he still finds a way to score it.
Davis finds Melton. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 11. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got his first basket. Looking at the last game for the Jazz, it was a win against Denver. Melton. Good work defensively by Conley. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Guys, you can tell Donovan Mitchell can wear down a defense. He's cooking right now.
Davis kicks to Melton. 36 seconds left here in the second. 6 to shoot. Davis, the pass to Melton. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
Knocked loose. Reeves the pass to Melton. And again, Los Angeles with a triple.
How many times have we seen the possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And here is Mitchell. 12 points for him. And here's the fast break. Here's Reeves. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that's exactly how to end the half on a high note. Tacking 3 points onto this lead at the horn. The mood in each of those locker rooms will be very different.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting the shots ourselves.
And it's showing on.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? You think when a team's talking you like this, at least try to put a stop to it. But nope, just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Fred Vogel is out there. We've got Bradley. Howard is out there with Davis. Then it's Anthony Melton. And it's Reeves in at the 3 slot. The Lakers, another fast break chance right here. On up the court. Reeves gets the bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Passes it to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell trying to free himself. And the Jazz another 3.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
You know, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225, with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let him catch their breath.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. Augustine comes in for Melton. The Jazz also changing it up. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Clarkson comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. Here's Monk. Hits the front of the rim and out. Jazz trail by 11. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch. Gay's checked in.
Rudy Gay.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Augustine with the steal. Pass to Howard. On its way from Monk for 2. That's good. And so Howard with the assists. Howard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Now Howard. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last 3-pointer. Good on the 3-point shot.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points in the game. No coverage, that's it. Clarkson's got 13.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Howard kicks to Monk. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away with those big hits. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the pass to Augustine. Gay against Bradley. On the wing, Monk. 4 on the clock. 3-pointer. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, it doesn't matter the defender at this point. Avery Bradley is just too good in maintaining his balance well on the contested jumper.
Now, here's Clarkson. 13 points in the game. And the shot goes in. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clarkson passes to Gay. Butler dishes to Clarkson. Now here's Davis. He's got 6. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
That is just careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for the Lakers. James checked in for Howard. Tillman comes in for Davis. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Augustine. Then for the Jazz, Whiteside comes in for Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Butler. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Whiteside, good.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Monk finds James, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in, and Utah also making a switch. Conley's checked in. .135 left in the third. And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, the scary potential of Donovan Mitchell overall as a scorer. If it's a consistent 3-point shot in his arsenal, forget about it, guys.
That's good again. His 7 baskets, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clarkson up top, guarded by Bradley. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Avery Bradley. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Los Angeles leading by 15. Here's Jordan. O'Neal with the rebound. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Gabriel's checked in.
Winyan Gabriel.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Now here's Conley. He's guarded by Melton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Tillman, and the layup's good off the glass. Tillman's got 6.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Conley penetrating the baseline J. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, smart shot selection from Mike Conley, right? Just get into your mid-range bag and complete the play. He does so there.
Reeves, and another 3 for the Lakers.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Ball's not loose. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Tillman passes to Brantley. Here's Melton. And there's another one for the Lakers. Now Mitchell. 20 points for him. Just 3 on the clock. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. Lakers leading by 15. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich, and it's Whiteside in at the 7th.
Well, there's a brute physical force to LeBron James. Couple that with his terrific instincts, unbelievable reactions, and he's pretty good on the offensive glass.
And the shot is good. And Los Angeles guys shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 72% from the field.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Mitchell. Utah calls timeout. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dwight Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Utah. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's O'Neal. 5 on the clock. A clear look for Mitchell. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
How about a nice bounce to his step from Donovan Mitchell? Getting the catch and shoot game, sir.
Pass to Tillman. Outside Brent. Fires from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Davis is checked in for Tillman.
Home team, Anthony Davis.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Monk defending. Mitchell's shot is good.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Back to Davis. Over Bogdanovich, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Bradley. And it's 8 points for Davis.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich, and it's blocked. Shoot again, and the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
I'll tell you, that is nice touch from Rudy Gobert. Sends a message to the defense, you better guard me.
And the Lakers call time here.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Clarkson, he's checked in for O'Neal. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end. He's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now, here's Bradley. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, I love how self-assured Avery Bradley has become. On the catch and shoot, there's no hesitation.
Clarkson kicks to Gobert. In the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Mitchell missing. Los Angeles leading by 15. Davis with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And they double up LeBron. Here's Melton. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Got a piece of it. Monk kicks to Melton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And how about Mark there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Jazz trail by 20. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. They need this. It's good from long range. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
And Utah turns it over again for the Jazz. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and O'Neal subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. They get it back. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Utah's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Conley dishes to Whiteside. He kicks it to O'Neal. Oh, Whiteside in position.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for LeBron.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Whiteside trying to break free. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by O'Neal.
Well, you give Donovan the mid-range jumper. He will make you pay.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Melton, no good. Poked away. And Howard with the stuff.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Monk with the ball. From deep 3-point range, missed. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Anthony. Great team win. How important are those contributions throughout the roster?
We got a great team, and guys are playing for each other. We play selfless. All we care about is winning. And these guys are doing the little things, and therefore, any chance we get, we'll be able to find these guys and make plays. We want to give it to them. We want to reward them and thank them for doing all the little things. That's how you win championships.
Yeah, it was 1 through 15 tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.